Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Art Whisper 88. Now, I haven't done collage in a while, and I do miss doing it. So I'm going to make some collage material. This is white tissue paper. It's not a special kind. This is not the wet strength tissue paper. This is just like a gift wrapping tissue paper that you can buy anywhere in a discount store. And I have here some Blickcrylic black, but I mixed it with some water. And it's in my squirt bottle. And so I'm going to do some scribbles. And the squirt bottle works very well. In fact, I prefer it to the magic markers or Sharpies. So I'm making some random scribbles. And in a way, this is like a warm-up exercise, just to loosen up. The layer underneath is very slippery. This is a sheet of acetate. I should have done this on a piece of white paper, but I don't have one. Just a very smooth, even line. Just some random circular motions. Okay, so that is my first piece of collage material. I'm going to put this aside so it can dry. Now, for the second sheet of paper, I have here some more of this Mars Black, and I'm using a 3/4 inch brush. And I'm going to do my warm-up circles. Again, I'm not trying to make them perfect, just doing them random in a row. So what I'll do is work my way down. Now, even if you're not doing collage, it's good to do this exercise. It kind of loosens you up and prepares you to do some creative stuff. Okay, I will flip this page over because I am right-handed. This time I will do double strokes. Again, I'm not trying to make these perfect. I'm just doing very random strokes. Very uncontrolled gestures. So if you notice as I go along, my strokes become a little more carefree and not too self-conscious. That's the whole purpose of this exercise. Okay, so that is my second sheet of collage material. Okay, I will set this aside to dry and continue on to the next step. Okay, so I've made some textures and random lines with my color shaper and some black Blickcrylic. So the next step is to dry this to make this the first layer. But before I do that, I'll just be a little extra careful and make some little cleanup on the edges. I think that'll be fine. Okay. Okay, this has been under the fan for about 5-6 minutes. So my next step is to place a very bright color. In this case, it's cadmium orange. And some let me find a very bright red. This is Lucas Vermilion. I'll do that on the top. So this is a 2-level layer. Make sure this is not squeaking. Again, I will put a drop of baby oil just to make sure it doesn't make too much noise. That's much better. Okay. So I'm going to use my Richeson paper. This is the first time I've detected a flaw, or it's like a piece of black fiber. Let me see if I can remove it. You could call this a factory defect. There, I got rid of it. It's like a piece of felt. One way to get rid of it is to use a piece of tape. There. So since I'm trying to pick up two layers, the black layer and the red layer, I am pressing really hard, especially around the edges. So I will leave this as usual for 5 minutes, and I will enlist the help of ceiling fan. Gave me a chance to do a little washing. And that's what I do in the 5-minute intervals. I have a chance to do some chores in the kitchen. Let's see how we did. It's really stuck on the plate, but I think it's a nice transfer. Now again, I'm pulling at an angle, like a 45-degree angle. It did pick up the leftover iridescent paint. I'm glad it didn't go to waste. It's really stuck on the plate, so I have to be very careful. I think I'm very happy with the result. The iridescent traces are a bonus. I wasn't expecting that to transfer at all because it's a day old. Right. Very nice. Okay, so I will air dry this and do a final layer of collage with my warm-up exercises. So don't go away. Okay, everybody, here's the collage portion of this video. Here are my warm-up exercises. Let's see. I'm going to give it a jagged edge. Okay, let me put this down first. Again, I'm using a watered down solution of Mod Podge. It's just enough water to make spreading it easier. And since this is a matte finish, when it dries, it's invisible. That's what I like about it. I'm going to have a long vertical piece right here. Okay. Right, I will allow this to dry. I may decide to add something else, but I'll know better when this is dry. Okay, I could not resist doing this. These are my reusable stencils. And I think I want to put a last layer. Oops. I'm using the more elongated shapes. And these were washed, so they're a little wet. I think I'm going to use a combination of Naples yellow, which is this, and some turquoise. Let me see if I can find my Arctic. So I will start out with Naples yellow. This is light blue. This is by Amsterdam. It's almost gone. So I'm going to use another brayer. Just trying to distribute the heavy areas to the lighter ones, just to even it out. Sometimes it's hard to control the amount of paint. You get too much in some areas and then too little in others. So this is where the brayer comes in. Just using the heel of my brayer to make some lines. Okay. Just make sure I didn't leave anything. Okay. So here is the piece with the collage. Okay, I'm going to leave this for 5 minutes, and this is going to be a surprise, as usual. Okay, let's see how we made out. It's a totally changed print. It's not as dark. And I think the registration is pretty good. Okay. Check this out. The collage almost disappears in the layer. It gets integrated to the image. Now, this is way too good to waste. I'll see if I can capture this. Let's see. Use some phthalo green. Some little spots of vermilion. Let me try this Lucas beige. This time I'm going to do the reverse. start with the green first. I don't know, for some reason the edges dry first. Maybe because it's slightly turned up. I really don't know. That's why I kind of pay special attention to the edges. Now, I really have no idea what the result is going to be. This is purely by chance. I think it's a good transfer. It makes me think of Paul Klee. He used to do these compositions and name them cityscapes. And this reminds me of that. All right. I like that. It's like an unexpected bonus. Oh, I think I left a stencil. It doesn't look like it because the color is the same. Actually, I'll just leave it because it's really stuck. But the color is the same, so it's not noticeable. All right, so I'm glad I got a bonus ghost print. So anyway, I will air dry both of them and recap. Okay, everybody, here's the favorite part of this video. This is where I get to show you the finished piece. So here's the first piece. Here's a close-up. And as you can see, this is Soho paint. So it is slightly glossy. And as you can see, there's a lot of intricate textures here. And the iridescent ghost is a bonus. There's the collage underneath. Okay, that's the first piece with a very clearly defined shapes. Now, this second one has less defined shapes. Has more of an abstract feel to it. So that is the ghost print, which I consider this a bonus because I wasn't expecting a second pull, but I'm pretty happy with it. So I hope you like this video. Please share this with your friends. Give me a thumbs up. Please check out artwhisper88.com, which is my storefront. And the sales of these pieces help to keep my channel going. Thank you so much, and I hope to see you next time.